Salam alaikum. Here is talking about feeding the cat with haram food. A cat is an animal. So let's
Is
see what the
about
chef says.
feeding the cat. So some of the foods that we give the cat is, let's say we are not sure about what the ingredients are, and some of the food might not contain halal food or might contain not halal food. So is it permissible to give the cat this type of food or?
Whatever is halal and haram for us is not necessarily the same for animals, because animals may eat the dead. It's okay for them. So if you're not sure of the ingredients, Bismillah, just give them the food that you have and you don't.
Assalamu alaikum. Again, the sheikh did a tricky thing there. First he says halal food is to giving to animals is good, is allowed. But then he returned if you don't know about the ingredients. Because haram food given to a cat or an animal given by you to them is haram. Haram food by Allah are things like dead meat. Dead meat is an animal died on its own. Animal died on its own. Let me give this cat. It's haram for me, but the cat's. But that's. But dead meat and those things and pork also given to an animal is wrong. But if he goes if the animal goes like a lion hunts swine or what, which is also a pork, then that is for him haram. But if you give him here's a pork meat, eat it. It's haram for me, but it's haram for you. If that heard I was saying if you give an animal haram meat, the animal can ask for, I can say on the judgment day, he gave me haram meals. But it remembered me of a story saying, I don't know, but my uncle said back in the beginning, humans could hear what the animals are saying and talk to them and those things. They still can do halfly because I went to the shop dog back in the time when miracle days. I went to the dog. My hands were and my whole body was really a super capino, super active. But look at this dog. When I wanted to go to the supermarket, and the dog turned away, showing his back, and I thought, huh, what's this dog doing? He was probably afraid of me because don't know, man. Normally dogs scream at me, but this dog turned away. But either way, it's bad to give animals haram food because would you feed yourself haram food? That's haram. But these people also say, oh, about haram. There would be a long story. But to keep it very short, to keep humans to have their own mind, let's say, I'll keep it short. These people also say alcohol is haram. Oh. So, there's a verse. This verse is from the last surah of Islamic revelations from that was sent to Abdul Kitaba. That Abdul Kitaba is the servant of the book. This revelation was given to his Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Quran, and in the last revelation, Surah Al-Ma'idah, it's called chapter Ma'idah. It's number 587 says, "Don't make haram what is good for you." And what Allah didn't make haram and those things also is written in that ayat, in that verse. And then you go to verse 591. That's the last chapter that talks of the last verse that talks about alcohol. It says alcohol and gambling can be used by Satan to make animosity and hatred amongst you people. And Satan can also make you forget Allah and not do salat. Salat means worshipping of Allah during prayers, like the Muslims do, they put their heads on the ground and they glorify Allah. I don't know. Shia also do that heavily. And those things. So even Shia do that. Who goes? A little bit less than normal Sunnis, but but that was it. So don't feed. But this video is about feeding the cat with haram food. So that's so don't do it. And don't feed also the cat with alcohol. You don't know, it might get hatred and cut you, cut you, and puts its nails and cut you. It's an animal. You don't know what they will do it. But if you give them the cat food, normal halal food, then probably don't cut you. And if it cuts you, they kill him. You kill the cat, but because you don't want cats here walking around outside, you just throw them outside and you cut another person. That's very bad. Or report it to the government if you are in Europe, because there are some animal lovers. You report it to the government and say, or to the police, this cat cut me. The police will handle it. But that was it, and salam alaikum.